Right now, thousands of people are buying the wrong air compressor and wasting their hard-earned money. Here's the thing. After analyzing expert test results from Pro Tool Reviews, Car and Driver, and Bob Vila's testing teams, we've identified the 6 air compressors that actually perform as advertised. Whether you need something for tire inflation, running nail guns, or powering your entire garage, we've got you covered. All product links are in the description below for your convenience. Stick around because the #1 pick genuinely surprised us with its performance-to-value ratio. Starting off our list at number 6 is the Bostitch BTFP02012. And let me tell you why this budget-friendly workhorse deserves your attention. This 6-gallon pancake compressor runs on a 0.9 horsepower motor and maxes out at 150 psi. What makes it stand out in its price range is the 2.6 CFM delivery at 90 psi, which handles most DIY tasks without breaking a sweat. Bob Vila's testing team put this compressor through its paces with framing nailers, finish nailers, and staplers. Their verdict? The Bostitch kept up with one worker laying composite shingles on a roof without any hiccups. The dual ports mean you can run 2 air tools at the same time, which is pretty rare at this price point. Weighing only 29 pounds with an empty tank, you can easily toss this in your truck or carry it around the job site. The pancake design sits flat and stable on any surface thanks to those rubber feet underneath. Now here's the honest truth. At 78.5 decibels, it's not the quietest option out there. You'll want hearing protection for extended use. The oil-free pump means zero maintenance headaches, but it also means it's louder than oil-lubricated models. This compressor typically runs between $100 and $150, making it one of the most affordable options that still gets the job done. It's perfect for homeowners tackling weekend projects or DIYers who don't need constant daily use. At number 5, we have the Craftsman CMEC6150K, and there's a good reason this is consistently Amazon's top seller in the portable air compressor category. Pro Tool Reviews tested this compressor on ministry vans with high-performance tires that require extra pressure. Their team reported that the 150 psi max pressure and 2.6 SCFM at 90 psi handled everything thrown at it, including running a rigid framing nailer flawlessly. What sets this Craftsman apart from competitors is the included 13-piece accessory kit. Right out of the box, you get a 25-foot PVC air hose, tire gauge, tire chuck, blowgun, and multiple inflator adapters. Most compressors at this price point come completely bare. Built in Jackson, Tennessee, this unit weighs just 30 pounds and features an integrated carry handle that makes transport genuinely easy. The oil-free pump requires zero maintenance, just plug it in and go. With over 19,000 reviews on Amazon and a 4.6-star rating, customer satisfaction speaks for itself. Users consistently praise how quickly it builds pressure and how well it performs for general around-the-house projects like installing trim or keeping vehicle tires properly inflated. The one drawback mentioned in multiple reviews is that the included air hose feels a bit cheap. Many users recommend upgrading to a better hose down the road, but at this price point with all those accessories included, that's a fair trade-off for most folks. Number 4 brings us to the DeWalt DWFP55126, and if brand reliability matters to you, this one carries serious weight. Car and Driver's testing team measured this compressor at 147 psi max in their real-world tests, which falls slightly under the advertised 150 psi but still performs admirably. The 6-gallon tank filled completely in approximately 2 minutes and 32 seconds, which is genuinely impressive for its size. What really caught our attention in multiple expert tests is this compressor's cold weather performance. DeWalt engineered the high-efficiency motor for reliable starts even in unheated garages or outdoor job sites during winter months. If you live somewhere with harsh winters, this matters a lot. The DWFP55126 operates at around 75-78 decibels, which places it in the mid-range for noise output. You can still have a conversation nearby without shouting, though ear protection is still recommended for longer sessions. At 29 pounds, portability is excellent. The large curved handle and soft rubber feet work together to make this compressor easy to carry and stable during operation. Those rubber feet also prevent the unit from walking across your garage floor when the motor kicks on. Priced between $140 and $170, this sits right in the sweet spot where you're paying for DeWalt's build quality and attention to detail without overpaying. The secondary regulator lets you adjust outgoing PSI based on whatever tool you're running. At number 3, we have a game changer for anyone who values their hearing or works in noise-sensitive environments. The California Air Tools 8010 operates at just 60 decibels according to manufacturer specs, but Bob Vila's testing team measured it at an even quieter 50.6 decibels in their real-world testing. That's about the volume of a normal conversation. This ultra-quiet operation comes from the low RPM motor running at only 1,680 rotations per minute. Most compressors spin at over 3,000 RPM, which explains why they're so much louder. The 8-gallon steel tank provides 120 psi max pressure and delivers 2.20 CFM at 90 psi. That's plenty for brad nailers, finish nail guns, airbrushing, hobby painting, and general inflation tasks. The oil-free dual piston pump is designed for a 3,000-plus hour life cycle compared to just 500 hours for comparable compressors. Weighing 48 pounds, it's heavier than the pancake models, but California Air Tools included large wheels and a handle that let you roll it around wheelbarrow style. User feedback from the garage. Journal Forum consistently praises how well those wheels handle rough surfaces and gravel driveways. Priced between $199 and $230, this compressor offers outstanding value for anyone working indoors or in residential neighborhoods where you don't want to tick off the neighbors every time you fire it up. The only real limitation is power output. At 120 psi max, it won't handle the most demanding pneumatic tools. But for home workshops, DIY projects, and light professional use, it's hard to beat. Taking the number 2 spot is the Rolair VT25BIG. And this is where we step into serious contractor-grade territory. Pro Tool Reviews conducted extensive testing on this 2.5 horsepower model and came away impressed. Starting from completely empty, the 5.3-gallon tank filled to 135 psi in just under 67 seconds. That recovery time means you're never waiting around on the job site. What truly separates this Rolair from everything else on our list is the 100% duty cycle rating. In plain English, this compressor is designed to run non-stop without overheating or damaging the motor. Most portable compressors are rated at 50% duty cycle, meaning they need rest between use. The VT25BIG uses an oil-lubricated splash pump with a cast-iron cylinder, which explains its durability and longevity. Rolair has been building contractor-grade compressors in Wisconsin since 1959, and that experience shows in the build quality. The welded steel roll cage protects internal components from drops and impacts. Those pneumatic tires handle rough terrain far better than cheap plastic wheels, and the fold-down handle makes storage much easier when space is tight. At 108 pounds, portability takes a hit compared to lighter models. But the balanced design and well-engineered handle mean you can pull it behind you comfortably without your heels kicking the frame as you walk. This compressor runs 2 to 3 framing guns, 3 to 4 roofing guns, or 6 to 8 trim and finish guns simultaneously. For roofing crews, siding installers, and framers, that kind of capacity is non-negotiable. And finally, our number 1 pick is the Metabo HPT EC1315SM, affectionately known as the Tank, and it earned that nickname. Pro Tool Reviews awarded this compressor their best overall air compressor rating, and after reviewing the specs and real-world performance data, we completely understand why. At 225 psi max pressure, this compressor outperforms its 8-gallon competitors by a significant margin. That's 38% more psi than standard job site compressors. The 5 CFM delivery at 90 psi means air-hungry tools stay fed without constant motor cycling. Here's what makes the Tank genuinely special. You can simultaneously run 3 framing nailers, 4 roofing or siding nailers, or up to 5 finish nailers. For crews working together on residential projects, that capacity eliminates the frustration of waiting on air pressure. Despite packing all that power, the trolley design with rubber tires keeps weight. Manageable at 93 pounds. Those tires roll smoothly across rough job sites, and the vertical storage position saves floor space in your garage or trailer. The oil-free motor requires minimal maintenance, and the top-mounted air filter reduces dirt ingestion issues that plague other compressors on dusty construction sites. Priced around $400 to $480 depending on the retailer, this is absolutely a professional investment. But for contractors and serious DIYers who demand reliable, high-capacity performance day after day, the Tank justifies every dollar. Metabo HPT backs it with a 1-year warranty, and the 5 quick disconnect ports mean your whole crew stays productive. There you have it, our top 6 air compressors for 2026. Remember, the best compressor for you depends entirely on what you're doing with it. For weekend DIY projects, numbers 5 and 6 will serve you well. For professional job site work, numbers 1 and 2 are worth the extra investment. All links are down in the description. If this video helped you out, hit that thumbs up and let us know in the comments which compressor you're going with.